do, Dream Team? It's your boy D-Neil back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Chris McCausland on Would I Lie to You? And it's supposed to be about some rude neighbor. That's what I saw in the comment section. But before we dive in, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. If you got a favorite video suggestion, drop it in the comment section. Chris, let's see if I can figure you out.
Chris, you're first tonight.
Okay, they offered me this in Braille, but as blind people go, I'm pretty rubbish and I can't read any of that nonsense. So, Lee, will you please do me the honours and read what is on that card?
I certainly will. For a whole month, I thought my neighbour was ignoring me, and he thought I was ignoring him, until he found out I was blind, and I found out he was deaf.
It's true. It is true. I don't know. I don't need the story. I don't need the story because I know for a fact that this is true. Because who comes up with this stuff? Oh, it's true. It's true.
Found
it's
out
true.
he was
He
deaf.
doesn't even need to talk.
David's team.
So, he's your next door neighbour, is that right?
Do you need me to read it again?
He's my neighbour, David.
Right.
There's 3 flats. I live in the middle, and he lives on the bottom.
And who lives upstairs?
A policeman.
And
He can't speak.
so you thought he was being standoffish?
I thought he was being the rudest person that I've ever met. I was there, for example, on the day that he moved in, and I said hello to him, and he completely ignored me.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he went...
Well, I don't know what you're doing, and that...
I'm done. I can't survive the rest, guys. I can't make it through the rest. This might be it. He said, well, maybe he did it. Maybe he went. He's like, I don't know what you're doing. I can't see. He's blind. He can't see what you're doing. I'm done. Okay. Get it under control, Darius.
Maybe he went...
Well, I don't know what you're doing, and that... Gabby, you have perfectly highlighted exactly what probably happened.
So, he's deaf,
Yes.
but he can see.
Yeah, otherwise he'd be in real trouble, really.
Just because, wouldn't he see you saying hello to him?
Over the course of a month, there were separate incidents where we each thought the other was being rude. So, the first time that he was moving in, he was carrying boxes into the house, and I was halfway up the stairs. I shouted hello to him, and he never said anything back to me. And I thought, that's a bit rude,
And you knew he was there just through hearing. You heard the sound and you knew,
I mean,
that'll be the new bloke arriving.
Contrary to popular belief, deaf people do make a noise. But other occasions, I would be outside, like, doing something with the car. I like packing the car, unpacking the car, maybe doing
Not
some...
driving the car.
No, my wife has to do that for entirely legal reasons, Rob. I reckon I could probably do the motorways if they had them things off the bowling alley down the side. A number of times.
We call them bumpers here. Well, bumpers.
down the side. A number of times, he'd come back to the flat and he'd, like, waved and smiled at me, and I'd not known he was there and completely blanked him. And then I'd heard him walk past and I'd shouted hello to him, but I was talking to his back then, and he never answered me. And this went on for quite a while, really.
How did it resolve itself? Did the policeman intervene and sort it
I
out?
called the police and
See, and I said true at first, but now it just sounds so logical. And with the way this show is, it makes you get rid of logic. So now it sounds so logical that I'm believing he wants me to believe it's true, but he's telling a lie. My answer's still true, but it's not my final answer. I gotta see the rest of it.
Did it resolve itself? Did the policeman intervene and sort it
I
out?
called the police and he came down. And then I had a hunch he must be deaf. I guessed that was the only possible, plausible option.
I'm exactly like that with my audiences when they're not laughing.
I actually bumped into his mum, who was visiting, and I said, like, he's deaf, isn't he? And she said, yeah.
That's a bold opening gambit.
We have each other's mobile numbers now, and so we're able to
Hang on, let me
send...
think about this for a second. How does he answer the phone?
We have text messages, Lee.
Right, you know the next question, don't you?
Oh my lord.
So... My phone talks, so it reads everything out, and if I'm just to give you an insight, even the emojis, if you use an emoji, it tells you what the emoji is, and the smiley face, the main smiley face, specifically for blind people, that one is called smiling face with normal eyes. I don't know if I'm expected to use the smiling face with sunglasses, but it turns out as well, which took me by surprise, that he's Australian, which you associated with the accent, don't you? But, like, he's just Australian in his head.
This is one of the best stories. I don't care if I get this one wrong. I don't care. I do care. I do care. But this is an incredible story. I love it. I love it.
Okay, let's. This is becoming odd.
I gotta go true. Even though it's so logical that my brain's saying, Darian, he's trying to trick you. He's trying to trick you. Because he told such a good story that you were like, because it sounds like a true story. But then it's the true stories that are the lies, because the show, it wants to twist your brain. But I am going to stick with true on this one. I'm going to trust my gut, and we're going to see.
This is becoming odd.
I mean, if any of this is offensive, they don't have to put it on the subtitles.
John, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking, I don't know, I don't believe it. I don't
You
believe
think
it.
he made that up?
What do you think, Gabby?
There's lots about it that I don't think is true.
I believe it. I believe it, but
You believe it, they don't.
No, I'm not.
I'm not going to overrule my team, no.
No,
No,
there's-
you haven't got the strength of character.
I do.
I don't feel strong enough about it to overrule.
No, I mean,
it.
it is plausible, it is plausible.
Okay, we're going to say true.
Right, they're saying it's true. Chris, truth or lie?
It is 100% true.
Thank you. He scared me. He scared
Yes,
me.
it's true. Chris and his
He
neighbour
scared. I thought he was going to say 100%.
they're ignoring each other.
I was telling a lie. I was finna say he's the best storyteller on earth. He's the best storyteller on earth. But you see what this show does to you guys? Like, that story sounded true from beginning to end. I never doubted one bit of the story. It sounded entirely true. But this show, it makes you want to second guess yourself so badly because you're like, no, that sounds too true. That sounds too true. Like, if it sounds like a true story, it makes you want to think that's a lie. But thankfully, I stuck with true. We got another one on my record, on my winning side of the record. That's all we got for this one. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon and drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. It's your boy D-Neil, out.